All right, guys, hope you're liking these videos right now. I'm having fun time answering these questions. So if you are, make sure to ask more in the comments below. Like and subscribe, like the cringy YouTubers say. But with that being said, let's get into this next question here. V. Kalik says he's wondering time constraints when it comes to publishing. He says time constraints, that is what's holding me back. I currently work a 9 to 5, train 5 times a week, and also write emails for a client. At the moment, I need a lot more time to dedicate to this so I can actually implement the value you share. Well, let me challenge that. More time. Do you need more time? Can you do this with a 9 to 5? Is this possible? I can't speak to having a 9 to 5 going into this model. But what I can speak to is I was running my agency and doing copy freelance work on the side when I started doing publishing. So I was making money doing client work, agency work like some of you guys do. And I decided I was going to go all the way into offer publishing, but I transitioned because I still had clients on retainer, obviously still need to pay the bills. I was going to be getting married soon, had to cover that. And so I was like, how can I do both at the same time? And so my copy and agency work, that was taking up what a full-time or part-time job would be. And then I would just work my publishing company after hours, so later into the night and things like that. And so as an offer publisher, if you're working a 9 to 5, maybe you have a family, maybe you have kids, it is possible. And here's what I do. I'll just walk you through this because I also shared this with somebody else. But as a publisher, when you're first starting out, the first focus is getting that first creator partner. Again, like we talked about in the other videos, we're getting that first creator partner. And so all your focus is just finding that deal, networking, sending emails. Again, in our program, we give you the scripts, we give you the templates, we give you the proposal, we give you the contract templates, all that stuff to make that easy. But the first step is to start the outreach. And then once you get that first deal, you don't have to keep doing outreach. Now, how long does outreach take? Depends if you take the customized route or if you go mass. I believe in doing it more customized because the goal of offer publishing is to have that quality over quantity. We only need one partner, so I'd rather really look for a good partner I believe in. I like their market, I like their audiences, and in the offer publisher's path, we tell you what makes a good partner. How can you see them? There's a checklist that shows you the red flags before reaching out to them, and then we also have an AI tool which will just find these creators for you based on that checklist. So the outreach is very simple. It doesn't take up much time. And again, within the first 14-ish days after people join our program, they're locking in these deals with these creators. So again, working 9 to 5, doing that. Any first time, like first phase, I would start the outreach and get that first deal. Once you get that first deal, you would just need to set aside about one time a week to have like a 15 to 30 minute check-in call with your creator to look at deadlines, make sure they're creating the content you need, answering questions they have, kind of managing them. And then the rest of it can just be handled on Slack or email with your creator partner. So you would just need around 15 to 30 minutes for a call on the weekends or weekdays, depending on the time, location, or the time that you're in and what time your creator has, right? So you're doing the outreach, then you have a call with them, and then the rest of it can just be handled after hours. So if you want to do it at night, like I did, sometimes I'd work my agency from 9 to 5, hang out with my wife, and then, or my girlfriend at the time, and now wife, shout out my wife. But then I'd start work around 9 to about 12, and then I'd go to bed, and that time is when I'd work at night. So during that time, that's when you just be like writing some simple emails with AI or just yourself for the launch you're doing, editing the copy in the funnel or things like that. Or another route that you could do this if you have a 9 to 5 is take the broker path, which Mark took. I took the operator path. We teach 2 paths in the offer publisher's path, the broker path and then the operator. Mark built his 8-figure publishing company being the broker, where he essentially partnered with a full service agency. He would connect the creator to them. The agency would get 25% of the profits from the 50-50. Mark would get the other 25% of the 50-50 that he's doing with the creator, and they would split the deals, and Mark would just hand the deal over to them and do it that way. So you can also take that path in our program and figure out how to broker deals, and we also give you vetted contractors. We have connections to agencies that will do this all for you on performance only, as long as you bring them that creator that they want. So again, you could do the operator path where you kind of work after hours like I did, which worked fine, or you can take the broker path like Mark did. So can you do this with a 9 to 5? Yes, you can, even if you're training 5 times a week or working with clients. I've done that it is possible. And also, when at the time I was coaching baseball, I serve at our church, I run the youth group, I do all of that. So if I'm able to make that work, I have confidence you can too. And then eventually you fire your clients, you're all in on publishing, you have one good deal, you only focus on one deal, and then you get to the point where you're working, like for me and my publishing company, I work around 2 to 3 hours a day on my publishing company. And then obviously I do some other stuff for like my brand, recording these videos. But that is the point that you can get to. So V, I hope that answers your question. And with that being said, let's jump into the next one.